because Roni is on after, and Roni has gotten the benefit of Beverly Hills with the ratings. I don't think this shit's going to be canceled now, guys. I'm sorry. Bad news for you. But I owe you a recap on episode 2 of Roni, and that is coming soon. Meanwhile, so we'll do the recap and listen to part 1 this past week with Gabriella. Dorit. So we will recap 2, but here's some just interview stuff that has come up, which we don't cover with Melissa Zolnose during the recaps. We also do cover Jersey. So when I speak to Melissa Zolnose next, or I do the recap, I want to talk about Kiki Ball says that Melissa Gorga buys her followers. I want to talk about, I have more information which has come to my attention about Dorinda and Maj. Do you guys know my friend the Saj? Maj the Saj, it's her way or the highway, guys. Why their live show was canceled. And I want to talk about VPR, baby. Is the cancellation of VPR and the fact that like Ariana just refused to film with Tom? Do we see the writing on the wall for New Jersey? So those are 3 topics I would like to cover with old news when she comes back. Probably she's got to come back to recap episode 2 of Beverly Hills. Otherwise, I'll do it myself, guys. Yes, I know about Alison Dubois and Catherine Edwards. Whoever said they weren't coming? Speak to both of them all the time. Fox Force 5, Dorit has confirmed. We're still intact. It's her and Rinna and Kyle and EJ and Miss Melonball. Well, Dorit has said that she is very, very close with everybody in the Fox Force 5, except her and Melonball do not speak. Now, I don't listen to Melonball's podcast, but a lot of you have been telling me that the rat, that Scuddies, the rat and the gnat have really come hard for Miss Mia Thornton on Potomac. And a lot of you are very upset and said it's very, very, what is the word? Hypocritical of the Nat Melonball to come after Mia for having an affair with Ink and cheating on Gordy with Ink when the melon ball has cheated on Edwin with the horse trainer. Well, you guys actually have a point. I think that's what Sarah and I were trying to say the other day. Like, I don't hold myself up. You know, someone said to me the other day, they're so disappointed in me that I had old nose on, or someone was disappointed in me for something. I don't know. The same way you were disappointed in me for having Juicy Joe on, a criminal, and all this other shit. And I'm like, how? We're in the 5th year here. Nobody should expect anything from me more of that, any moral compass. And you should never be disappointed in me because you really should just expect nothing but a damn trash bag. So we got that out of the way. Anything I do above being a total trash bag, you should be proud of. So don't ever expect anything from me. And I don't hold myself to higher standards than I hold to others, but apparently the melon ball and then the rat, the gnat and the rat, do hold themselves to higher standards, and they are very coming hard for Mia. Now, I've not listened to the podcast, nor will I, but you guys are very upset. They're coming hard for Mia because of her affair, because the melon ball had an affair. And so why is she judging someone else when she too has had an affair the same way Mia has? I agree with this analysis. Nothing against the gnat. But Teodoro, glass houses, honey. Those in glass houses shouldn't throw stones, Teodoro. You know better. You had an affair with a horse trainer and got horsey. So don't come for Miss Mia. Now, Mia is possibly just going to be fired because everything she says is a lie. And you can't just come out and lie on Housewives just to make great TV, because that's what happened with Von Tesse. And Von Teese is gone. Once it's clear that you're just lying about everything, they're really kind of over you, you know? In a way, I think that's what happened to Kung Minkoff, Miss Crystal. I mean, she said, you know, Sutton said dark and this. I mean, Crystal was grabbing at straws, and they don't take to that lightly. It's not like, oh, here's a pat on your back for making great TV. It's more like you're fucking grasping at straws, you're lying, and you got nothing. So be careful, Mia, because Ashley Darby and Jizzy Jizz and Miss Hugo, the Grand Dame, have all spoken out that you have the most to account for at the reunion. But Teddi, don't judge other people for having an affair, girl. You're the gnat, okay? And you had one too. But Dorit says that the Fox Force 5 is in force. She, is okay with the Nat Melonball, but she does not speak to her. Rinna is her girl. They were just at Diana Jenkins, Erika and Rinna, the Queen, and Dorit to watch the premiere. She says Kyle is her favorite sister. She gets it. Sorry she ever said Kathy. And Kyle said that she was in shock at the Mauricia at the PK and Dorit scene. Again, I don't really want to get into the show because we are going to cover that during the recaps. Um, we owe you a Beverly Hills recap, but that they're really showing a lot. And this is not the Dorit and PK that she knows. Kyle said she's not surprised about Teddi because they speak every single day. So why would she be surprised about Teddi? Andy asked her at FanFest, why aren't you mentioning Morgan's name? She said, I was asked not to. Also, when we do the recap, we can talk about, yes, that Mauricio replaced the picture of Kyle on his desk with his Dancing with the Stars partner. Shout out to Joey Graziati from The Bachelor, who is so cute, who won Dancing with the Stars. As cute as Joey is, I think Stephen Pummelhorse guy, way cuter. Stephen RHOSC, so cute, that little Stephen. So I think he should have won. I predicted he would win. I was wrong, but I also said Melissa Gorga would never be back on New Jersey Housewives. And now I kind of have at least 50% of my money on her coming back next season. Oh God, can you imagine if they just reboot the whole thing? I don't think that's where they're going. But Teresa, they ain't afraid to make moves, girl. Teresa must wake up in the middle of the night with her goddamn pants soiled. I mean, she's got to be nervous. I'd be nervous, but here's the thing. I said this recently. Everyone loved it. What is that saying about like that which you can't control shouldn't be in your mind? Something like that. Like basically, you shouldn't waste a minute thinking about something you can't control. Like other people's opinions or comments about you, let them be. Erika Jayne has done an interview saying, she's good with Garcelle and Sutton. She stands by the fact that she says, they don't show who they really are, and she wishes that they would open up the way she does, but she's good with both of them, and she'd love to get closer to them. She also said, Erika Jayne, she has never seen Miss Richards this upset. Kyle is very, very upset. And that she's never seen Kyle this upset. And as she is with the season with Dorit, and she's been friends with her forever. She was also asked, will Beverly Hills survive without Kyle? Very good question. And Erika said the same thing that I always say, the sum of the whole is greater than its parts. Okay, she didn't say that exactly, but she says she thinks any franchise out there, no matter what, can always survive without whoever the quote unquote number one on the call sheet is. Now, mind you, if Kyle Richards were let go from Beverly Hills, number one on the call sheet would be Erika Jayne. She's the second longest running Beverly Hills housewife. But you know what? Kyle ain't going anywhere. Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Hi, scumbag lawyer. Lawyer is such a scumbag. But it could survive without anyone. I agree with Erika Jayne. So just be careful, Teresa. You might be back, girl. You might be back. I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. Nor do I really give a fuck. I mean, I do because I'd like to watch a season without Teresa, but we'll recap it regardless. Um, I don't even understand what else I'm trying to say here. I'm reading my own notes. I do not even understand. Brings power, self-made. Oh, Boz. Erika also spoke out about Boz, saying Boz brings power to Beverly Hills. She is a self-made woman. She has an incredible